Once the lights start flickering, the frights start kicking in.
Shut your stupid.
She looked like she about to throw up a Lego hand. Jumping from a tree with a Demogorgon chasing him. Please let these two have their Enzo dinner. And if not, then I'll take out Joyce.
What's up?
Ah, yes. After basically a year.
Damn.
Are you serious right now, bro?
Your boy's back. Cause Netflix wanted to bring the thunder. No Thor. At the time of me recording this, they dropped the Stranger Things Season 5 trailer. And you already know we gotta talk about it. Without further ado,
Let's go.
so we start the trailer off with Steve in his van, twisting his radio satellite. And it's here we find out he's at the WSQK radio station. This looks like it's about to be the new hotspot for the season. Just like how we had Starcourt Mall and the Creel House in Season 3 and 4. The YSQK radio station about to be the hub. I can't make that joke. Y'all know what I'm about to say. Anyway, we cut back to Steve with headphones on, still spinning the thingamajig. And as he's spinning it, we see the decibel monitor going up. Basically him trying to signal something. Or someone.
Oh, hell no!
Then we cut to Steve driving off like a maniac. No Maniac McGee. And right behind them, we got Lucas and Mike riding on their bikes. And it's looking like they suited up. They got their camo on like they in Call of Duty. Me personally, on a suit, I would like Cherry Fizz or Arcane Fire.
What?
Then we get a shot of everybody in the station. To our very right, we got Will. The light projecting on his face got him looking golden. No K-pop demon hunters. Then we got 11 right beneath him, sitting down exactly like how I play the game. Then we got Nancy and Robin sitting together. Seeing these two together again is definitely gonna be fireworks. Then the cameraman finally pans to lastly Joyce, just looking worried as always. And we're showing everybody as Mike is counting down a burn. This is possibly the military personnel sanctioned around Hawkins, trying to burn the main gate. I mean, getting rambunctious in Hawkins. And I ain't talking about the rambunctious emote from Fortnite. And as Mike's counting, we get a shot of mad kids in a room with the lights flickering. I honestly don't know what's happening in this scene. Then we get a quick shot of Hopper rocking that luscious beard. No wonder David Harbour played Santa in that one movie.
Ain't that right?
He ain't lying.
Then we head right back into the station with the lights flickering. You already know. Once the lights start flickering, the frights start kicking in.
Shut your stupid.
But Will's cooked. He's possessed again. Like Will can't catch a break. Then the next shot just proves it even more. Will starts getting his neck tingles. You already know once he gets his goosebumps, it's over. Then we get flashed with this November, cause season 5 is officially dropping November 26th. 3 volumes. November 26th, the first 4 episodes are coming out. Then on Christmas, episodes 5, 6, and 7. Then New Year's Eve, with the finale. They really don't want to celebrate the holidays. Then we get a shot of Mike, Will, and Holly biking down the road. We had set photos of these 3. You can just see how much the military took over Hawkins. These niggas just came in. But as you can see, they're guarding the rift. They got scorch marks around it, so you know they was burning around here. And I ain't talking about burning wood.
What?
Then we get that shot of Dustin pulling up to Eddie's grave. Motherfuckers had the audacity to paint "Burn in Hell" on his tombstone.
Hell no!
These Hawkins niggas don't know the true hero Eddie was. Rest in peace to a king right here. But we all know what sadly happens to Dustin in this part. If you see my video on Stranger Things last year, you know. But I'll play it here. It's because when he went to the cemetery, he got beat up. It's cause he got jumped by the basketball team. Cause he was going to Eddie's grave. Not Dustin. That's why later in the trailer, you see him all bloodied up.
Hell no! Hell no!
Then we get Lucas in the hospital room with Max, who still hasn't woken up.
This
My boy, Lucas. I know. Lumax forever, Lumax forever. But any chance I get, I'm stealing her from you. And then the next shot, we got them niggas burning the shit. What did I say? Then we get a shot of Joyce and Hopper, just being Joyce and Hopper. Please let these two have their Enzo dinner. And if not, then I'll take out Joyce. Have y'all seen this woman in the 80s?
What's up?
The next shot we get is Steve, Nancy, Jonathan, and Dustin in the Upside Down, looking at Hawkins' lab. We got behind the scenes of this last year. But what these nematodes are doing here, I have no clue. All I know is that Nancy better stop flip-flopping between Jonathan and Steve. I said this in my Characters I Wish Were Real Part 2 video. Pick one!
I know that's right.
Then we get a shot of the classic group, the Core 4, putting their hands together. That's what it's all about. Then we get Mike and 11, the OG couple. The warmth his eyes and smile carry as he looks at 11. These two are literally making a heart. 11 forever, 11 forever! But you already know. Like I said in my Characters I Wish Were Real video, it should have been me who found her in the woods. Mike. Yeah, I'm still in 11. Then we get my endgame couple, Jonathan and Nancy. At least I hope they endgame. No Avengers. Yeah! We're shown this shot as Jonathan explains everything that happened in season 1 till now. It's brought them together forever. Aww. And with Jonathan saying this, along with this picture, and something that happens later on in the trailer, it's not looking good for Jonathan.
No, 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 no!
And I don't want to say that, cause Jonathan my boy. Minus him taking those pictures. That was weird. Then we get a shot of 11, putting on her bandana, looking straight out of GTA. No, GTA 6. Yeah. She looked like she about to throw up a Lego hand.
Mask on. Mask on.
Then we get flashed again with the final chapter. It's so surreal knowing that this is the end. I grew up with this show. I was 11 when it aired, and I ain't talking about 11. This show is my Harry Potter. Then we get the money shot of young Will. Yes, young Will jumping from a tree with a Demogorgon chasing him.
Wait, no, wait.
This is huge. This means it's confirmed we're getting his flashbacks in the Upside Down. But the job's not finished. We still need to find out what happened and why he was chosen. And I've got a feeling, no Black Eyed Peas. We're gonna find out. Yes, sir! Furthermore, we get a shot of Linda Hamilton's character with soldiers. And yes, I still have yet to watch Terminator. Then we get 11 and Hop looking at this huge meat wall. Looking like straight chum bucket meat. I have no idea what this is. Then we get Nancy and Jonathan again, looking up at whatever the hell this is. Look, bro, I'm not new rock stars, and I ain't Joe West either. Then we get a straight Jurassic Park scene with all Demodogs, no devil dogs, walking around the hospital as Lucas carries an unconscious Max.
Not bad.
I just know Lucas was moving, just like Joel, Carrie, and Ellie. You know Lucas was hitting them corners like Prime Cod. He black. You know he got the speed. And I ain't talking about Speed or McQueen. Then we get 11 screaming, guard shooting, and 11 and Hop getting shot at behind a billboard. Bro, what is happening? We gonna need Shadow to control the chaos. No chaos control.
I'm sorry.
You should leave!
I'm sorry.
And it keeps getting worse.
What?
We get Steve shifting into gear, driving straight into the Upside Down, with Nancy and Jonathan in the back. And to continue this craziness, we get a later shot of Bro driving in the fences. Bro driving wild like his GTA. Then we get a shot of Joyce with an axe, looking exactly like she did in season 1, as a Demogorgon busts through the barn door. I love Joyce, but how is she surviving this? And on top of that, Will and Robin being in the back. How? Then we get Will in the station, toppling over on the ground. Y'all remember when I said he was possessed? It's either that or his tunnel. Y'all remember that in season 2? But just like in season 1 and 2, Will about to be going through it. Just look at this shot. Bro's exhausted. And then this shot.
Oh my gosh!
Will might be cooked. Then we get Welcome Down Wheeler, reloading her buckshot. She start aiming at something, and you already know. Jonathan standing next to her like, that's my baby, that's my girl. Oh! Bro gonna pull out his camera and start snapping away. Then we get a Demogorgon jumping on top of a truck. I'm sorry, what are they feeding these new Demogorgons? They were never this active.
Shit pulled up late, so you know I'm getting active.
If they had these Demogorgons from season 5 and season 1, they're all cooked. Ain't no way you surviving. No. And I ain't talking about horror games nobody surviving. And yes, part 3 is coming. Cause a lot of y'all been asking about that. These next 3 months, it's gonna be all horror. So y'all stay tuned.
That's what I'm talking about! That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
Now, back to it. If y'all were paying attention, the truck the Demogorgon is jumping on is the same truck Robin and Murray are driving. Cause we get a picture of Murray, and Buddy is decked out in Bradley gear. And then on top of that, from a later shot, Robin and Murray look out frightened. And we see in the back, the same truck. You can't tell me I'm not cooking. But I will say though, seeing these two interact would be interesting. Same thing with Will and Robin. Man, if they don't drop the volume already, even Ross Duffer himself said it's finished. They finished episode 3 and 4 recently. So yeah, Duffers, what are y'all doing? Then we get one of the craziest shots in the whole trailer. We see Karen and Holly Wheeler submerged in a bathtub. Yeah. Remember when I said Jonathan's gonna die? Yeah, throw that out the window. At least for volume 1.
Damn.
Karen is 100% gonna die or get critically hurt. Let me explain. Let me put this in order. Vecna, or something else from the Upside Down, is in their house. They try to find somewhere to hide, hence the bathtub scene. Then later on in the trailer, we get Nancy and Eleven busting into the house. And that's when they see Karen, either dead or in critical condition, with Holly gone. And then they take Karen to the hospital. And then we get this scene with Nancy.
This don't miss.
No, he's good.
That mother don't miss, man.
Not to mention, episode 2 is called The Vanishing of Blank. Holly's gone. Holly's gone.
He's out of line, but he's right.
Put a cookie in the comments if I'm cooking. Then we get Robin looking up the radio tower as the Mind Flayer smoke travels to the top. I have no clue what's happening here. Then we get Dustin and Steve hugging. And this ain't a normal hug. No Vinny and Morgan from Big Brother. This that, oh my goodness, you're okay type of hug. Cause Dustin either thought he lost Steve or heard on a walkie that someone died. What do you think? Yeah, I'ma go with the first one. Cause jump into Dustin's shoes. He already lost someone that he considered an older brother. Now imagine losing another one, or thinking that you did. And Steve's reassuring him everything's okay. Tell me I'm not lying.
I'm not lying.
Then we get a shot of Hop and Eleven again, looking like they ready for battle. Eleven Aura farming too, lifting her head up, she know what she doing, and Hop like, wherever this blood leads, let's end this kid.
That's why he's the GOAT!
Enough said. Then we see Eleven in a deprivation tank. This is right after her and Mike was making a heart. And I just put it together. Y'all remember Will's painting, Bros the Heart? They was making a heart? Yeah! Then we get mad clips. We start off with Hopper throwing 2 grenades up, making both the soldiers fall back. Sent them flying like the game Pain. Then we get Lucas with a bloody shirt, soldiers jumping, someone's eye, Erica with a syringe. Bro, what the hell is she about to do? And lastly, for the first time ever, Eleven uses her powers to fly. Y'all remember when Brenner was like,
But if you want to stop one, you will need to do more than walk. You will need to do more than run. You will need to fly.
and she does. Then we get the last shot with Joyce and Mike looking off as Vecna walks out the gate like, found you, shielding himself from fire. And then we get Stranger Things 5.
Bye.